Okay, everybody. So this topic today is something that I have covered over and over, and I still have kids that are struggling with this. So I'm going to show it to you one more time. And for this time, this is actually going to be attached to an assignment so that I verify that you are doing this, that you verify that you are doing this. Now, I have literally just restarted my computer. All right. One of the things, if you're having technical difficulties, what you want to do is when you start your computer in the morning, hopefully you shut it down, power it down every night. If you don't, start doing that. When you power it up in the morning, log in, let Windows open and load. And when you have done that, come down to the start menu, go down here, and literally restart your computer. So let it restart, let it go through the whole boot process again, log back in. And at that point, that when we power cycle your computer, that a lot of times helps any sort of glitches that are going on, any sort of weird stuff that is occurring. It also verifies that Windows downloads the latest updates, and it just makes it simpler to troubleshoot on our end. All right, so that's step one. Now, if you're going to go into Google Classroom and you're going to link any files or you're going to save any files to Google Classroom, which you will do for me every single time that you have an assignment, there are two things that you have to do every single time. Even if you've already set up the Google Drive file stream, you need to reset it every single time. And it's literally only a couple of button clicks, it takes a few seconds, but I have lots of kids missing this, all right? So this is how we do it. I have things bookmarked in a folder. So I'm going to go to Classlink. That is something that you guys should have as well too. I've asked you to do that in previous assignments, and I would highly recommend that you make them a favorite and bookmark them. So I'm going to sign into Classlink. Classlink is a username sign-in because it's actually on our server. So launchpad.classlink.com/seals. All you need is your username and your password. We go ahead and we sign in. And again, this is a fresh sign-in for me today. All right. I'm going to do a couple of things during this process, and you have to make sure that you do all of these in the same order that I'm doing them. And it seems picky, and it is, but if you do it in this order, we're going to be really successful, and it's going to make it a lot less stressful for both of us. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to have you click My Files. And when I click My Files, it takes a moment. You have to be patient. There's a lot of people using the server at the same time, so you got to be patient. It will show up, and it may have your Google Drive opened up like this, an exploded view. That's okay. All right. What I really want you to do is roll down here to Manage Services. And once we click Manage Services, sorry, I missed it. There we go. We want to make sure that Google Drive has a green check mark next to it. All right. And if it makes you feel comfortable, like, well, I don't believe that it's connected. Okay. Well, then disconnect it and wait a couple of seconds and reconnect it. It's going to ask you to use your login and allow. And now it's connected. Okay. That is step one and the thing that we should absolutely do first. If you go back to here, the second thing that I need you to do is to click Remote Application. And you guys have seen me show this and demo this before. It's part of the process, part of our new normal here. So whether you're using it for tech ed or for any other classes, this is surely what you want to do. So this sign-in is going to require you to have your school email address and your password. So let me go ahead and click sign in. All right, now before you log into any program, what you need to do is you need to click Drive File Stream. For those of you that have said to me, well, it worked before and it doesn't work now, I believe you. It won't work now until you re-enable the Drive File Stream. So this is something that we had hoped would just happen automatically when we initially did this. And what we're finding out is that is not the case. Now, it's not a big deal. It's just a couple of button clicks. So watch. Drive File Stream. Allow. And we'll let this do its thing. It's probably going to go to a black screen. It normally does. Probably won't now since I'm saying that it will. but let's wait it out here. And there it goes. It goes to black. Now, it's not supposed to do that, but it's not the end of the world. Here's how we fix that. All resources, go back and click Drive File Stream again and allow. And now, miraculously, it pops up. Now look, it automatically showed my Google Drive file stream. It came down here and it showed my Google Drive file stream. This guarantees that when you go to open any one of your programs, that your Google Drive file stream is going to show up. I have probably fielded 200 different tech support requests because kids can't get this to come up. The reason it's not showing up is because you guys are not coming in here and enabling it, and you have to do that every time. Now, I'll choose SolidWorks for this activity. I'm just going to click Allow. SolidWorks should open. For those of you in Photoshop, this is just me showing that the drive is actually there. So you see SolidWorks opening. Look, I can see Google Drive file stream in the background, which is awesome. It's helpful to have it there. And just to know that it's there, right? Because we know if it's there, we can open stuff from it and we can save to it, right? So here we go. I'm just going to do File. I'm going to go to Open. And you will see that if I go down here to Google Drive file stream and I go into My Drive and into Classroom, I have a lot of stuff in My Drive, and into here. So here's my 8th grade stuff. So let's just say that this is my wrong one. That this is my one that I'm saving right here. You can see that I can open it from there. And when I go to File and I go to Save As, I can also save it to that Google Drive file stream as well too. And I don't know if you guys noticed what showed up there too, but just for the heck of it, let me show you something. So if I go to File and I go to Open, in my Google Drive, I have an assignment called Drawing 1, right, that I assigned to my 8th graders. If I go in there, the kids that attached it to the right spot, there it is. I'm not sure who Part 1 project is, but that shows you why I want you to name it as your first name, your last name, and it makes it really easy for me to find and open up and look at your assignments. So make sure that you guys are saving those in those spots. And if you do this every single time, it's going to make things a lot less complicated for the both of us. One other thing that I'm going to point out that is maybe something that we ought to consider doing. I've never said it before, but I don't think it's a bad idea if before, as you guys are ready to get out of here, rather than just let everything open, if you exit out of your programs and you come over here and you sign out, right, you're going to see that it'll pop up here and it'll sign you back out of everything. If we do that moving forward, I think it's going to alleviate a lot of the weird problems that we're having. So it's a sequence that you're going to have to get used to. But you know, when you sign back in, you go look at your Google Drive file stream and click Allow. This enables it again. And hopefully it's going to pop up here and I can end this video and you guys can just sort of emulate what I'm showing you. Let's see what happens. Yes, there it is, Google Drive file stream. So that's how I want it to be. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to sign myself out and go make a sandwich. All right, that's kind of what you guys can do. And when you go to come back in next time, you just go ahead and sign in. So you guys have a great day. Have a good weekend.